Hey guys, it's Dwayne here from DewyHQ, and it's been a while since I've covered any rumours or leaks in regards to the Persona series. In the recent years, Atlus have actually been pretty good at doing their marketing. This was quite evident with Persona 5 Royal, Q2 and Strikers. Most videos or theories would pretty much be confirmed or debunked within a week or two of the new content dropping. Now, during the last few months, Atlus has actually been celebrating the 25th anniversary of the Persona series, releasing updates and information on the franchise. Now, some of the announcements have been kinda neat, but to most fans, the content has been pretty weak and lackluster. We got the official launch of the Atlus shop, where you could pick up all the Atlus related merch, such as Catherine, Persona, and even the Shin Megami Tensei series. Where's Snowboard Kids? Come on guys, what's happening? And the announcement of porting Persona 4 Arena Ultimax to the current gen consoles and PC. And some official artwork of the series protagonists. Again, neat, but not explosive. And it is assumed that the very last announcement will be the reveal of Persona 6, only we can hope. But hopefully before then, we get some, perhaps some full remakes of the Persona 1 and 2 games, or possibly even a port or upgrade of Persona 3, maybe bringing it to the Persona 5 engine, so it's at a modern level and it can be available concurrently. Ideally, all the games would be at that level. Regardless, Atlus has been drip feeding information in a time that's supposed to be a celebration of the series. This could be possibly due to the world events going on at the moment, or that the team is extremely busy with their other project, Project ReFantasy, the game they kind of announced a few years ago and we've heard nothing else about. But whatever the case, the news has been slow. That was the case just until about recently. A prominent leaker in the Persona community that has predicted the release of both Persona 4 Golden on Steam and the fact that Persona 4 Ultimax was getting a re-release has actually thrown out the potential that they're going to release an Akechi-focused standalone game. This is kind of big. Their prediction is that this will be teased at some point during March, I assume at the end of the month, for the 25th anniversary announcement. Now, this is a juicy rumor if it's found to be true. While I can't confirm nor deny whether this will come to fruition, I thought this would just be a fun topic to speculate and discuss how this game could actually work. But before we dive any deeper, I will be talking about spoilers for the entire Persona 5 franchise. If you have not finished Persona 5 Royal, the third semester to completion, I would advise you to click off the video. Otherwise, let's dive in. Addressing the elephant in the room. Our homeboy Goro is supposed to be dead in the regular narrative of Persona 5. However, in the new Royal True ending, it is heavily implied that he did survive the ordeal on Shido's ship. This can be seen as a snippet at the very end of the game. Now, this does open up a few scenarios, but a lot of fans seem to predict that the game could focus on Akechi as a prequel to the events of Persona 5 as a sort of solo version of the game. Now, this could easily be the case if Atlus decides to take the same route as Xenoblade Chronicles did, with its expansion Torn of the Golden Country. Do it both as a physical release, or work it on as DLC for Persona 5 Royal. This narrative could easily fill in the blanks from Akechi's story, where he receives his ability to enter the metaverse and begins working as an assassin who performs the mental shutdowns leading up to the story. One of the key points that is glossed over in the main game is that Akechi is extremely similar to Joker, as both characters possess the ability of the wild card. This is why Akechi can switch between Robin Hood and Loki during his boss fight on the Shido Palace. In regular gameplay after this fight, Loki is simply treated as an upgraded form of Robin Hood, since you can't use him in Maruki's palace. This is due to the fact that Akechi doesn't need to hide who he is. At the end of the game, both Robin Hood and Loki fuse together to become Hereward, right before the final boss fight. Since Akechi possesses the power of the wild card, it's not a long shot to say that the prequel could work as just a modified version of the original game, with a massive handicap that requires you to fight every battle alone, since Akechi does not have any allies before working with the Phantom Thieves. To add to this, I think it would be a much more interesting spin if the fake Igor put Akechi up to the task by granting him the ability to enter the metaverse initially. This could also open up the potential of Akechi having his own Velvet Room attendant, and we all love those Velvet Room attendants. Atlus could easily force players to use only Robin Hood and Loki throughout the game, and their level sets could work very similar to regular party members. However, I think offering the players the option to change to all the other personas from the base game as well as potential new personas, could broaden the strategies available. Alongside the dungeon crawling, it is possible that the day-to-day life could just include the regular persona stuff, but it could focus more heavily on the detective-related activities, perhaps on the level of LA Noire or Ace Attorney, but instead of finding the true culprit, you're actually pinning it on the innocent. Aside from this theory, it could actually go in the opposite direction, where this is a sequel to Persona 5 Royal, as Akechi tries to rebuild his life, and obviously including some excuse to go back into the metaverse. The added benefit of this is that Akechi can meet up with some of the old casts a year or two down the line from the original story, so this could add some fan service level content to what they've been up to. This could even be treated as a normal sort of Persona game, as Akechi begins his fool's journey and starts to correct and atone for his sins. This would also allow the game to explore new areas and not just stay in Tokyo. But these are just some fun theories, and I'm sure Atlus will blow us out of the water and just give us some phone app that stars Akechi as he mocks your day-to-day routine.
You piece of shit! I'm gonna kill you!
But let me know what your personal theories are down below. I'm keen to hear your thoughts. It was Dwayne here from DewyHQ. I'll see you on the next video.